This video will show you how to install the Turnkey UTV spare tire carrier on your Can-Am Commander. Today I'll be installing it on my 2011 Can-Am Commander XT that has the bed rails installed. Okay, this here is the spare tire carrier from Turnkey UTV. It comes black powder coated to match your Can-Am Commander's existing black powder coat. So it's really nice unit here. So in order to get this done, you're just going to need a few tools that you probably already have in your toolbox. You're going to need a 7mm socket, okay, which I've installed here on my drill driver. You're going to need a 10mm socket, and you're going to need a couple of Torx bits here, a T30 and a T25 Torx bit, okay, to fit the Torx bits that are on the Commander. You're also going to need a 10mm wrench of some kind in order to hold some of these bolts. So let's get started with the removal of the first step, which is removing the tail light assembly. In order to get this started, you're going to need to start by removing this tail light assembly here. And to get that off, you're going to need to come on around here and take a look. There's a couple of 7mm bolts right inside here that just come right out. Okay, and that's going to allow you to remove the tail light assembly. Okay, just that easy. Okay, these will come right out. There you go. And there's the second one there. Alright, now I've got the tail light assembly removed, and in order you need to take that out so that you can get a 10mm wrench down inside here to hold the back side of these brackets. So that's the next thing that I'm going to remove, and I'm going to use my T30 bit here to remove that bracket, this lower bracket here. Now once I get this lower bracket done on this side and the back, I'm going to have to go up front and repeat the process by removing these two bolts on the front and removing that bracket as well. Now that I've got the rear bracket removed, I've just lifted the bed up here, and I'm going to use my wrench here to hold these two bolts, and I'm going to just pop out the front bracket. Okay, now that I've got both the brackets that are in the bed out, now I can remove these 4 Torx screws, and these are a T25 Torx. Okay, I'm going to pull all 4 of these out and then reverse the process of what I just removed to install the spare tire carrier. Okay, now it's just a simple process of just reversing what I just did, reinstalling all the hardware back the same way, and putting in the spare tire carrier. Now, this spare tire carrier can be put in with or without the bed rail. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and leave the bed rail in there and just go with the spare tire carrier. I'm going to leave everything kind of loose until I get all the bolts started, then I'm going to tighten everything up. Okay, so I've got everything all buttoned up, put all the bolts back in where they originally came out of. Got the spare tire carrier mounted with a front stock XT rim here. The only difference is I've got mine powder coated, but that is a stock 14-inch XT rim with the front tire. As you can see, there's plenty of room in the bed with the spare tire carrier. It doesn't take up much room at all. So spare tire, I got room for my cooler, got a gas can in there, just plenty of room to do what I need. As you can see, there's the spare tire doesn't actually sit all the way down on the bed, so there's plenty of room to put a bigger tire. I can get my hand just underneath here on the hump. So what is that, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of space? So for those of you with an oversized tire on your rim, it just might fit for you, and it might work out. The mount is solid in there. It's not rattling around, not moving around. Yeah, just a real good quality product here from Turnkey UTV.